In this video, we're going to look at pipelines. Pipelines are the capability of commands to read data from standard input and send to standard output. It's utilized by a shell feature called pipelines. And a pipe operator is what we use in that, and that operator is the vertical key that's right above the enter key. We're going to also look at some filters that we use with the pipeline: sort, unique, WC, which is word count, grep, head, and tail. I've logged into the CiderMill server, and I'm in my playground directory, which we can again see by pwd, and we're going to be looking at how to do piping. What piping allows us to do, like it says, is we can take output and have that be provided as input for something else. So for example, if I do ls, l, and I do user, so I'm just going to get this, once I can do it. Okay, I can go from this directory, and basically what I want to do is I want to pipe it into less. Okay, and there I have it, and I can continue the page down. So that worked where I took the list, but instead of just outputting the entire list, it actually outputted it as the less command. And so to quit, because it's in less, I just hit the Q key. So the thing you got to really make in mind is this right here, this little vertical line. That is the piping symbol, and you can do multiple pipes, okay, not just one. All right, so it's kind of cool in what it can do, and we can use our filters to work along with it. So, for example, I'm going to do the same thing, and this time I'm going to do sort, okay, and type that into my less. And when I display that, now you can see that it's all in sort. Well, here, let me do it this way, so it'll be a better thing. Let's not do LSL. We'll do, just be a little bit easier to read. We'll just do ls, okay? And that will just be the files. And so we can see when I sort it, it's put in sorted order, okay? So that's one of the filters we can do. We can actually sort it before we put it over to less. So you can see what we did is we grabbed all the files. They're not sorted normally. We sorted them, and then we put them into less. And then, of course, we can also go like this, and we can do the R flag for sort, and now it's in reverse order. Okay, so that's kind of how we can work with the sort. Now we also have one that's kind of interesting, and it's known as unique. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a file here, which is the bin file. Okay, I don't need that. And I'm going to be, the sort I'm going to keep here, and I'm going to put into, instead of using less, I'm going to do WC and give it the L flag for the length. So if we look at that, right now we have 1,839 lines. Okay, so that's what we've got. We are basically combining two directories together, and we're listing everything in them, and we're sorting them. Okay, now I have another one which is known as unique, which means it's going to take out any of the duplicates. So if I do unique and I do the same thing and I count them all, well, you can see I got the same number. Well, the problem is because unique really works off of sort. But this is where it's kind of neat. So what I can do is I can come in here, I can go sort, and then I can do another pipe, and I can go then unique, because unique needs to follow sort. And then when I count it like this, now I have 921. So you can see it did it. It actually took some of them out. I'm purposely not listing them all because we wouldn't see it as clearly as just seeing the numbers. So those are a couple of the flags. We have the sort, we have the unique, we saw the WC for counting, and then we also have this other one which is called grep. And grep is actually pretty neat too. So if I come into here, and I don't need unique, I don't really even need sort, I'll just do the grep, okay? And I go grep, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for anything with XML in it. So what grep does is grep looks at the file names, and it's going to find anything that contains the letters XML. We go ahead and do that, and sure enough, there they are. Now, there's only a few of them, that's why it just did a few. We will, in later lessons, be looking at how we can use regular expressions with grep to be even more powerful. But right now, just using it the way it is kind of nice. And so I can come into here, I can go zip, and there's my zip ones. All right. We can try to go into here, and we can try to do, we can do sort, okay, and put that into grep. And it pretty much already has that order. Get my command here, and we go R, put that into grep, and it flipped it around. Okay, so again, you can kind of mix and match these filters. We also have head and tail. So let me go ahead and get grep out of here and get my sort out of here. And what I can do is I can just do head. And what that does is it gives me like the first 10. Now I can actually change this number. I can do more than 10. I can set this number whatever I want. So let me just do like head, and I'll do 3. Okay, and so oh, I didn't like that. Oh, I should have done. I'm sorry. Should have done head N 3. All right, there they are. There's the 3 right there. Let me clear my directory. Okay, get that again. There's the 3. Change that number to 20. I got a bigger list. Okay, so that's what head does. And then we also have another one, which you can probably figure out, is tail. And that will go from the bottom up. And there's my tail. Okay, so it goes from the bottom up. So to summarize, we looked at pipelines and we realized how to write them. It's really pretty easy. We just combine the commands, where we take multiple commands and we separate them by the pipe character, which is the key just above the enter key. And for some of the filters that we have, we looked at sort, unique, WC for word count, grep, head, and tail.